This is what we're referring to it as a buzzworthy item. I don't know what that means, but it sounds exciting. It sounds impressive and important. This is from Mr. Sunshine. You probably know the brand name of Mr. Christmas. During the Christmas holidays, they're the ones who bring us those glorious handmade pieces that always have a sense of nostalgia to them. Well, they now have different divisions. And the Mr. Sunshine division, that's spring patio and garden. Being able to bring fun pieces to you like this. I want to bring our guest out right away. Andrea Corbo, come on in. You look like spring.
Oh, thank
How are you, my friend?
I'm wonderful. So nice to be here with you.
In a day where the primary material for outdoor seems to be plastic. You and your company, they still work with metal.
Yes.
They craft these by hand. The truck, you may not be able to tell, but it's got a little solar catch up here and headlights that light up because of the solar each and every night. These are perfect pieces for outdoors. I noticed that you put a pot in one of them.
I sure did. One of our Mr. Sunshine terracotta pots, because the collection really works so nicely together. And there you can see the illuminated headlights, because the lights came down and that solar panel here on top sensed that. And now your headlights are lit on this adorable metal red truck, and it's just gonna illuminate your garden and help you really create an interesting focal piece for your plants, or maybe just something that you love to have in your garden bed.
We've got two. We've got a red and a blue.
Yes.
I will say that the red is by far the more popular, that little red truck. The blue is by far the most limited.
Okay.
So that's the way it's going to be. They hand painted each and every one of these. And the detail work here that's on the door, that's actually significant.
It is.
That's part of American history.
That's right. So Mr. Sunshine, a division of Mr. Christmas, does vintage better than anybody, and they've incorporated these beautiful vintage designs from authentic seed packets from the early 1900s onto not only these trucks but also the pots that I have here in the back.
Yep.
It's that way of bringing that vintage charm into your garden, and we've repeated that on both sides. And I point that out just because you may want to have it somewhere where it's visible from both sides.
Okay.
And there's no true front or back to this. It works on either direction. I'm going to turn that around there. You can see the red one has the flower market emblem here on the door, and then of course says Mr. Sunshine around the truck bed. And then look at the detail in the wooden styled slats. Now they're all made of metal.
They even painted what looked like grain into the stake truck.
Painted that wood grain on there so it looks very authentic. They've kind of used more of a vintage style font with distressed look on the paint. So much detail, metal wheels, and then of course as you move into the headlights, you have that authentic bulb style of the headlights here. Those are real little lights, and it's all solar powered. So when you get it home and you put it outside, you just want to click the button once to turn it on.
Okay.
And that allows the truck to start pulling in the charge from the sun. So you let it charge all day and it will illuminate for you at night, and it's going to create such a sweet and really cool statement piece, and it's substantial in size.
Yeah, this is 18 inches in overall length. Okay. The height on it is going to be
about 8.5 inches.
About 8.5.
About 7.5 foot. Yep, wide. And then the truck bed, just so you know, for your plants, it's about 5.5 wide by 8 long. So you want to put a potted plant in there, whether they're real or faux. If you're using it outdoors, probably real. But you could use it indoors. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't take your really cool pieces and use them inside if you want to. Obviously, the solar function will work outdoors, but it's meant to be used outside. It's an absolutely beautiful piece and something that you're just going to love having. There's character, there's charm.
There's a little difference to it. And
yes.
You know, I love the aspect of Mother Nature in the garden.
Yeah.
But what you choose to add to your garden is what defines its personality.
Exactly. That's a reflection of what means something to you, what's important to you. Maybe there are memories that are important to you, or just maybe you own a truck and you just love displaying.
Or a few.
Or a few. I know somebody that drove a truck into work today.
Yeah, I did.
I know you did.
I like that they actually embossed into it the little side vents.
Yes, all of that detail. I mean, you've got
little
the grill cut here in the front. There are so many little elements that make it truly authentic, and I really, really love that detailing on your slats there on the side. And the way each one is a little bit different. So the decal here on the side, the Mr. Sunshine's Flower Market, is a little bit different on the blue one than it is on the red one. And it gives each of them, like you said, their own unique personality. So you could get both, use them together, and you're going to have a little bit of a different look with each one.
I appreciate, listen, I'm an old guy now. Okay? You have to earn grumpiness. It takes a while.
Well, you wear it well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, you rarely see grumpy young people, okay? So the garden before was just things I planted to make the wife happy because it's the house.
Aww.
Now I pick plants by personality.
Of course.
For reasoning. Like everything that we planted was pollinators in the last few years to draw butterflies and bees. And now my garden has a purpose.
That's right.
And I have become obsessed with growing my own food.
Really? Well, it's a reflection of what's important to you, and that's what's really great about our garden.
So little pieces like this, I want corners of the garden to be surprises.
Yes, I agree. And I love those little pops of personality. Absolutely.
Love the headlights. Andrea, it's so good to see you.
It is so nice.
I'm so happy to have people back in the studio again. This spring is going to be special because we're going to gather with people once more. Let your garden be a gathering spot.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
We've got a lot more. Our today's special value is still coming up. Don't wait on that. Already with